Hey, how you
Hi,
doing?
good. How are
They
you?
told me to come in this office. Are you?
Yes.
Okay, cool.
So my name is Amani. I'll take care of your credit application
Mm-hmm.
today and your deposit later on.
Awesome.
So we'll get started. Credit application will take about 5 to 7 minutes.
Okay.
We'll gather all of your information, send everything off to the bank, get everything organized. I took some
Cool.
information off of your driver's license. Are you still living at this address here?
I am still there.
Awesome.
Yep.
Cool. And then, Michael, do you have a middle name?
Yes, Andrew.
Andrew.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Mad is my initials actually.
Oh, it is.
Yeah, it
That's
is.
so cool.
Yeah.
Do you use that as a nickname a lot?
I do.
Cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, very neat. What is your social insurance number?
Oh, 555, 555, 555.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's easy to remember.
Yeah.
You're the 8th.
8th, yeah. Oh, good memory. Yeah. 79, yeah.
And what is the best phone number to reach you at?
204 333 2333.
2333.
Yeah.
Awesome. And your address, how long have you been living there?
Oh gosh, 12 years now?
12 years?
Yes.
Wonderful. And that home, do you own it? Do you pay rent? Do you live with family?
I guess me and the bank own it.
Okay, yeah.
I guess.
That's how it goes.
Yeah.
Which bank is your mortgage with?
CIBC.
CIBC.
Yes.
Okay. And do you know roughly what your monthly payment is or biweekly?
1370?
$13.70,
Yeah.
and that's monthly?
That's monthly, correct.
Okay. And roughly what is the value if you were to sell your house today?
Oh, I'd say at least 520.
About 520?
Yeah, at least.
At least. All right. And if you had to pay it off tonight, do you know the balance that's owing?
Yeah, 278.
278. Okay.
Yeah.
And is that mortgage secured? So if you were to pass away, does it get paid off if you're sick or injured?
I have a life policy on it, I guess. So yeah,
Okay.
it gets paid.
So in life.
Yeah.
And is that something that you requested from the bank, or is that something that they required you to have?
I actually, if I remember right, I had two rate options. The lower rate, they said I had to secure it, I
Okay.
guess. But I thought it's a home, it's a mortgage, so why not? It's a big house, so I agreed with them.
Yeah, makes sense.
Yeah.
Okay, so the lower rate.
Yeah.
Okay. And where do you work?
CNC Music Factory, actually.
Nice. What do you do for them?
I'm a producer, music producer.
Very cool.
Yeah, I have fun doing it.
How long have you been doing that with them for?
Wow, CSC, 18 years.
Oh my goodness, that's a long
Yeah.
time.
Mm-hmm.
You must enjoy it there.
It's an awesome environment, awesome boss. Yeah, I
Nice.
love it.
Good for you.
Yeah.
That's awesome. And what is your annual income before taxes are deducted from that?
I got a raise 93,080. So, do you need a specific?
As close as we can get.
94K.
94-ish?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. And then in the event that you are sick or injured, do you know what they would pay you? So if you have benefits, the best usually get about 60 to 67%. Do you know
Yeah.
what yours is at?
Oh gosh, I'd assume mine's one of the better ones. I guess
Okay.
so. Probably the same.
Okay, so I'll put you at 67% then.
Yeah.
And if you were to pass away, do you know
Mhm.
who would take on the responsibility for your
good
loan?
my girlfriend, I guess.
Okay. Girlfriend, and what's her name?
Jada.
Jada, okay.
Yeah.
And in the event that you were sick or injured and couldn't, pay for the car payments, who would be responsible then? Would it also be Jada?
Yeah, I guess. Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Mhm.
And what primary bank do you deal with for your day-to-day?
CIBC, I basically do
CIBC.
everything with them.
Okay, so I'm assuming you have your checking and savings.
Both,
with them.
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
And do you know roughly the balance in both of those?
Oh, checking account, I'd say $1,100 right now.
Mm-hmm.
Saving, with the rentals, we just 4,500.
About 4,500.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Just did some renovations.
Yeah. I did the
How's
whole
that?
kitchen and the baseboards and
Oh wow.
basically what I really think is almost running myself broke.
Yeah, that'll
But,
do that to you.
It's annoying, but hey, it looks good. It It looks good.
That's good. Do you
Yeah.
guys like the finished work?
I love the finished work. It looks
Yeah.
clean cut. I mean, again, it wasn't cheap, but it looks
Yeah.
good, right?
Nothing's
So,
cheap these days, right?
fruits is out the roof. So yeah, you're right on that for sure.
Aside from your mortgage with CIBC, do you have any other obligations with any other banks? So credit cards, lines of credit, anything like that?
I have line of credit, 100K.
Okay. And is that the limit or is that the balance?
That's the
on-
limit and the balance.
Okay. So
Yeah.
limit's 100 and the balance is about 100 as well?
Yeah, remember I was telling you rentals is expensive? Well, we went all out. Yeah.
I can see that. What is the payment that you have to make on
Right
that?
now, just the minimum. I think it's 586.
586, and that's the minimum.
Yeah.
Okay. And is that secured as well? So in the event that you pass away or you're sick, are those payments
Yes,
covered?
because I know there's payments that come out that's for illness or something.
Right.
Or life. Yeah, life.
Okay.
Yeah.
And is that something that you requested as well, or did they require that too?
I think with my line of credit, I had to have it secured.
Okay.
They wanted it secured because I didn't secure with a home, I guess. So they wanted it secured with, I guess that I don't know.
Okay, I hear
Yeah.
you. That makes sense. And aside from the line of credit, any other credit cards or anything like that you have?
I have a Visa.
Okay.
Yeah.
Is there a balance on that?
6,700.
Okay. And do you know what the limit is?
Probably 40K.
About 40. Okay.
Yeah.
And is that one secured as well? Do you know?
That I don't have it included. Yeah.
Okay, I'll put a question mark. And what's the payment on that credit card? Do you know?
Oof. I tried to do 1,000 because I want to pay it off real quick because the interest is so high on it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Do you know what the minimum is?
Minimum payment?
Mm-hmm.
363.
363. And you like to pay 1,000. Okay.
Yeah.
And have you ever had an asset repossessed?
Oh, hell no.
Okay.
No.
And have you ever declared bankruptcy in the last 7 years?
No way.
Okay.
I wouldn't even be here
That's
if I did.
And
Sure.
over the last 7 years, have you been really sick at any point in time?
I guess I had COVID, but I wasn't really sick much.
Oh my goodness, you had COVID.
Yeah, who didn't, right?
Yeah, how long
Yeah.
did it take you to recover?
Well, I felt good right away. Like, I didn't have many symptoms, but because of the rules, I had to stay away for 14 days.
Oh
so
my gosh, yeah.
I had to be off for 14 days, but
Yeah.
I didn't really feel that. I thought it was less, it was a cold anyways, but
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah, but you had to take time off.
I had to do
anyways.
14 days. They wouldn't let me
Yeah.
back.
I know.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yup.
It's how it is nowadays. Now you can't go to work sick. You gotta take time
Well,
off.
now you have a little cough, and they were trying to close down the daycare. It's just
Exactly.
not the look I was looking for.
And times are totally different now.
Yeah. Unrealistic, yeah.
Yeah, I agree. And aside from that, do you have any other personal life insurance policies or any other coverage?
That's pretty much it. It's just what I have at work and the mortgage, I guess.
Okay. I'll get your signature down here. That will give me permission
Am
to
I
send
signing
it
just
to
the stuff that you collected from me just now? Is that
Yeah,
what this-
so you're
Oh,
giving
cool.
me permission to send this off to the bank and that all the information you gave me was true to the best of your knowledge.
Yeah, for sure.
And so since you bank with CIBC, I likely will send the application to them.
Mm-hmm.
When I do send that to them, they will ask me the following, so how we're going to secure the loan.
Yes.
So I'll explain what that means.
Okay.
Credit life protection means that in the event that you were to pass away, the loan would be paid out in full, so that in that event, Jada would have an asset instead of a liability if she's going to be taking it over. Sickness and injury means, so let's say you're sick or injured and can't go to work, even if you're feeling good, like you said you had COVID and couldn't go to work. In that scenario there, that would continue to make your car payments. Let's say you are really sick and can't go back to work for 6 or 7 months, whatever the case may be, you would continue to make your ar payments until you're able to return. Critical illness means that, let's say, God forbid, you're diagnosed with one of the 6 major illnesses. So if you've known someone who has a heart attack, if you have a stroke, organ transplant, anything like that, that would pay off the loan so that you can just recover and then you no longer have to worry about the car payment.
Okay.
Loss of employment, so if there's layoffs, like during COVID, for example, if anything happens like that, then your car payments would be paid for up to 6 months while you take time to find new employment. Okay, so most people have coverage in some areas and are vulnerable in other areas. Do you know what areas you might be vulnerable in?
I guess I don't have life coverage, but I have it on mortgage. Yeah, I guess a life coverage and
Okay.
Critical illness. I never heard of that. I guess I don't have that.
Okay.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
Mm-hmm.
So in that case, I'll get you to sign down here,
Okay.
and then we'll send this off.
Awesome.
I'm ready.
Hey, I'm back. Holy, yesterday seems like I just saw you yesterday.
I know, time flies.
Yeah, for sure.
How excited are you?
You know what? Yesterday, as you could probably tell, I was a little nervous.
I bet.
Didn't even know if I'd get approved, but honestly, seeing it in the showroom, it's pretty overwhelming.
Isn't it?
Yeah, I really love the color I chose. I can't wait to drive it.
I know, the color's gorgeous, isn't it?
Cornucopia blue. I would have never thought that sound would relate to anything nice, but yeah, it's great, very nice.
Yeah,
I love it.
that's awesome. Yeah, a lot of people really like that color.
Yeah,
it shines outside.
Mm-hmm.
What made you decide on that vehicle? How did you come to decide on it?
Wow, good question. I guess the idea is that, I mean, for one, the design really struck me, but after going in, I plug in my CarPlay. It is seamless.
Isn't
Everything.
it? Yeah.
I like how everything integrates. Like I plug in my phone and that screen shows everything. I like to maneuver it. But really what caught me is, I guess, brought the girlfriend, and the safety features really triggered her. The mitigation system and whatnot. So yeah, I'm really excited about it all. Yeah. I'm pumped.
Nice. Well, I'm so excited for you. So what we'll do today, we'll be together for about a half hour.
Okay.
And we'll go through kind of all the nitty gritty, get everything all organized. Have you heard of MMDA before?
Ooh, it sounds like a wrestling group.
It does, yeah, it really does.
Yeah.
No, so MMDA is the Manitoba Motor Dealers Association.
Okay.
And so basically what they do, I don't know if you know this, but Birchwood Automotive Group is quite a large automotive group.
Yeah. I'm
so
familiar,
so MMDA oversees all dealer groups in Manitoba, make sure that everybody is, following full transparency, full disclosure. So Birchwood does align itself with that. So part of my job today will be making sure that we go over all of the information that will be pertinent to you.
Okay.
So if at any point in time something's not clear, you have questions, just let me know, and we'll make sure that you have everything that you need.
Yeah, sounds fair and fair enough.
Perfect. So that will start with the advanced electrical.
Yeah.
So there have been a lot of changes in the recent years, and this will help you see that. So everything in blue here, those are your powertrain components. Okay. So are you familiar with what powertrain is?
I think like engine and transmission.
Basically, yeah. So in older vehicles, this was kind of the most thing that people were most worried about.
Yes.
But manufacturers have had decades to perfect this, so not usually something to worry about too much. They're built pretty well. But if anything does occur, then at least you know that it's covered.
Okay.
Have you had any issues with engine or transmission before?
Not at all, actually, to tell you the truth.
Yeah, sounds about right.
Oh,
so
okay.
Yeah. So not to say that nothing will never happen, but
Yeah.
for the most part, nothing too big to worry about.
Okay.
Everything else that you see here in red, I know it seems quite overwhelming. That is all of your technology in the vehicle.
Oh.
So just like how you were saying, the Apple CarPlay that you really like, those safety sensors that your girlfriend likes, all the mitigation system, those kinds of things. That is all new technology that's been developed that we are now putting into our vehicles. So all of that will be covered by Nissan for the first 3 years. So if something is glitching, malfunctioning, just bring it in, drop the keys off, we'll pay for the repair, take care of it, and then you pick it up when it's done.
Cool.
That's all you need to worry about. Once that 3 years is up, as you know, you're doing a 7-year finance. So since you're keeping the vehicle longer, we're responsible to let you know of the average cost of repair.
Okay.
That's where a lot of the confusion lies. Sometimes when you're in the service department, you might not be aware. The average cost of repair is about $2,100. I know.
Whoa!
I know, crazy, right?
Pretty crazy, I think.
Yeah, it sounds like a lot, but really once you consider the cost of labor, $150 an hour, parts are usually double that. By the time, 5-6 hours, it's sitting in the shop, that's about, $2,500, whatever the case may be. And obviously some repairs are a little bit less, some repairs are $14,000, some are less, so that's an average of what to expect. It's hard to know exactly what it'll be.
Okay.
But just so that this way when you come in, there's no surprises or anything like that. Because of that, Birchwood has created programs to mitigate costs and just make your ownership experience seamless. So that means that mechanical and electrical for the full 8 years would be covered. So for example, in year number 5, you have a large repair. You don't need to worry about it. Let's say you're driving on the highway, your infotainment system stops working, just pull over, call roadside assistance. They will tow you to the nearest Nissan dealership, drop the keys off, pick it back up when it's done. You don't have to worry about the cost.
Okay.
All of your maintenance during that time, so for example, your oil changes twice a year, your tire rotations, that is also taken care of. So again, drop the vehicle off, pick it up when it's done.
Okay.
You have roadside assistance as well, so if you are on the road and it's -30 and something is, overheating or not functioning, just pull over again. Like I said, they'll tow you to the nearest Nissan dealership, even if you run out of gas, for example. If you are on a road trip, so a lot of people forget to mention this, but if you are, driving down to Minneapolis for the weekend, it's the middle of winter, and something goes wrong, take it to the nearest Nissan dealership. They'll provide you with a rental vehicle so that you can keep going on your trip if the parts are back ordered, for example.
Oh.
So very straightforward, very easy. Vehicle write-off. Have you ever had a vehicle written off before?
No. Knock on wood, I better knock on
Oh,
some
good,
wood.
yeah. Are you familiar with how the process would work in the event of a vehicle write-off?
Not too. I never had a vehicle written off, so no, I don't.
No. Okay.
Yeah.
So basically what would happen in this situation, so let's say 3 years from now, knock on wood, you're driving on the highway, somebody hits you, no fault of your own, vehicle is totaled. MPI will assess the market value of the vehicle at that time. So as you know, obviously vehicles will depreciate. That's normal.
It's no secret.
New vehicles tend to depreciate more, especially in our climate because it's so cold. So MPI will assess the market value at that time. So let's say they assess the value at $25,000.
Yes.
You've paid $50,000 for this vehicle. You go to replace it, costs $50,000 to do so. Typically also, because we're financing over 7 years, it's going to take quite some time before the value of your vehicle and the value of your loan are the same. So you would likely owe a lot more than what the vehicle is worth. Vehicle write-off means that in that event, that gap is completely wiped out so that you're not having to dig into, do you know how you would cover that gap if that were to happen?
When you saw my savings and checkings yesterday, I don't know where I'd get it from, my line of credits. I'd probably have to use my Visa or something.
Okay,
Yeah.
probably put it on credit. Yeah.
Yeah.
So like most people don't have the money just sitting around for that, so this takes care of that for you. Sometimes what also happens if people don't have the funds, you might have to roll it into a new loan, which is never a good idea. So this wipes out that whole situation.
Interesting. Cool.
Environmental, are you familiar with how rust develops?
Ooh, probably moisture. I don't know. I'm not a scientist, but
yeah. So at a basic level, moisture. There's a lot of moisture on the roads, especially with spring coming up in the wintertime. Very slushy roads. Moisture carries a negative charge. Okay. Your vehicle is built with iron ore, which carries a positive charge. Okay. So you have a negative charge and a positive charge. Those two together create rust. Yeah. So have you seen vehicles on the road with a bunch of rust on them before?
Oh, you're in Winnipeg. I mean, here in Toronto, I think you're bound to see that.
I know. Yeah, especially East Coast. And right. So in the industry, whenever we see those vehicles come through, we call those dollar vehicles. I know it sounds bad, but basically it's just because we can't resell that to another customer. No one will want to buy it, so those vehicles get wholesaled. So severely damages the resale value of the vehicle. But basically what we do is bring the vehicle in. There's a rust module that gets applied underneath the hood of the vehicle. That rust module generates a negative charge to go throughout the vehicle as well. So through all the metal panels. So now we cancel out that positive charge. You have a negative charge and a negative charge. Rust does not occur. It doesn't creep up.
Wow. That's pretty scientific. But
it's
it
pretty
makes sense.
cool, isn't it? Yeah.
I never knew that.
I know, all the innovations they come up with, so neat. They also take care of the undercarriage as well. So the vehicle, again, while it's in the shop, they would put it up on a hoist.
Mm-hmm.
They would spray the entire undercarriage of the vehicle with a rubberized material so that this way it can contract and expand in the wintertime.
Okay.
And that protects the bottom of the vehicle from rust. If you notice, like when you're driving, what do we put on our roads, to prevent the ice and all of that?
I think they probably use salt and sand and...
Yeah, a mixture. So that prevents that from hitting the bottom of your vehicle and developing rust over time. So it's fully, fully taken care of.
Wow.
Paint sealant. I know you said you park in the garage at home.
Mm-hmm.
Do you park in the garage at work as well?
Yeah, right. They don't have a garage. We get a cheap parking.
Okay, so do
I park across the street, actually.
Yeah, so what they do in this case, we were talking about that color earlier and how much we love, like how it shines and how beautiful it is. So when it sits in the sun, obviously the sun doesn't care about how beautiful the color is. Just like anything else, even if it's us sitting out there, it's going to damage our skin.
I have this here from being at Mexico. So
there you go. I don't need to tell you about that then, so Just like anything else, the car sitting out there in the sun, over time, paint will fade. That is normal. Because of that, a lot of people want to prevent that to maintain their resale value. So if you're, like you said, you love that color very much, that essentially will keep it looking brand new for a very long period of time. And how they do that is when the vehicle is brought into the shop, they will apply a thick paste all over the paint panels of the vehicle. They let it sit there for a while. When it's finally ready, a technician will buff it out. And what you're left with is a thin layer on the paint of the vehicle to prevent anything from seeping in.
Interesting. So it's like sunscreen for the car.
Literally.
Wow.
Or gloss or coat. And basically, what the biggest benefit you'll notice too is when you take it to the car wash.
Yeah.
You don't need to pay for all of like that fancy stuff. You know how they have like all of those 3 different.
The top one's the most expensive.
Yeah, you literally just get the basic one, and everything just beads off your paint. Yeah, when it rains, the water drops just bead off. It's gorgeous.
That is nice.
So that's how that works.
Cool.
Interior, very straightforward. You spill coffee, your Tim Hortons, your Starbucks. The liquid just sits on the seat as opposed to seeping into the fabric and permanently damaging it. So over time, your seats keep looking fresh and brand new.
Nice.
And that's the difference when you see like a 10-year-old vehicle. Some are looking really mint, some look not so great, and that is the difference between those two. Dent and ding. So have you ever seen vehicles with those shopping cart dings all over them?
You saw my trade, right?
I did.
I don't know if it's shopping cart, but definitely dents.
Something.
I don't. Nobody stepped up to it, so.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How come you didn't get them fixed?
Well, I fixed one when I got the car new, and I just had to pay my deductible. But as they came in, I'm like thinking, this is a money sink pit. So I just didn't fix it. I knew I was going to trade it in. I know I got a little devalued because I didn't fix it. So I wish I would have fixed it first, actually. I just didn't know better.
Yeah. So like you mentioned, the one time that you did fix it, you paid for your deductible?
Yeah.
Okay. So basically what happens a lot of the time is, like you said, you didn't want to fix them because you didn't want to keep paying your deductible. And then you kind of knew you should have fixed them because then your resale value was affected. So it's kind of a double-edged sword. So if you are claiming those consistently with Autopack, then you have a bunch of claims that show up on your Carfax report. That then devalues your vehicle as well. Or, and then not to mention, the thousands of dollars you may have spent every single time you're paying for your deductible.
Yeah.
Right? Or you're not fixing them and that devalues your vehicle anyways.
You can't win.
Exactly. So solution is to have it here. Basically just bring your vehicle in whenever there's dents on it, schedule an appointment, they'll professionally remove them. That keeps everything looking brand new, so all of your panels look fresh, and then you don't have to go deal with Autopack. You don't have to worry about your premiums going up. You don't have to worry about paying your deductible or losing on your resale value. So essentially like nothing happened.
Okay. What's the deductible here for that?
No deductible.
Oh, wow. Okay.
That's it. You're good.
Interesting.
Key fobs. Do you know how much your new key fobs cost?
This key here? I wouldn't even be able to guess, I guess, but I know everything's expensive. $150.
Oh, I wish. Yeah, maybe 20 years ago. Nowadays, they are about $800 to $1,000 depending on the key that you have. specifics.
Wow. Okay.
And that's because you have all those cool features, so like the keyless entry, the proximity key, the push button start, all that stuff now gets programmed.
Wow.
So those are very expensive now, but just to make you aware so that you know, a lot of people don't realize how expensive keys are because they're just like,
yeah, makes sense.
Yeah. And lastly, tire protection. So what that means is, I'm sure, have you seen how many potholes we have in the city? I don't need to tell you.
Yeah, I hate them. Let's just say that.
Everybody does.
I got a flat tire actually on Thursday or Friday this week, and
It's horrible.
It wasn't cute.
No.
I had to change the tire myself, but I brought it in. The dealership was good. They did it the same day, but oh god.
Yeah.
Definitely they did it at a price.
Yeah, how much did it cost you?
My tire was, it's that car had to get a 16-inch tire, and it was like 160 something.
Oh.
Yeah.
Those are cheap. Well,
$160
yeah.
for a tire?
I know it's expensive, yeah. But I'm thinking in comparison to your new car. So your new car has 20-inch tires and rims. So compared to the 16, there's going to be quite a big, not to cause you any sticker shock, but next time that might happen, they're going to be quite a bit more expensive. So now your tires, you look at maybe $300 to $400 or so.
What?
I know, crazy, right?
Tire and the rim?
No, just the tire.
Okay.
Yeah. So point of reference, I would say $1,500 for each corner of your vehicle.
Wow.
You have OEM rims on there, so it's not very uncommon for those to cost $1,000 to replace. So essentially, in the event that this were to happen, if you go over one of those big craters again, or even a small pothole and your tire is damaged, they'll replace the tire at no charge.
Wow.
If you damage the rims, if you hit a really big pothole and it dents your rim, you're not going to be able to reuse that. You'll need to replace it. So they'll take care of that as well.
And again, no deductible?
No deductible.
Interesting.
So that's gas and go. Just what it sounds like. You just put gas in your car, you go, you're done. Payment's $350.
Okay.
The only difference between this one and this one is that the mechanical, electrical, and maintenance is only for 7 years, not 8. And when it comes to environmental, they just do the exterior. They don't touch the interior.
I see.
Okay. Difference between this one and this one is that your warranty as mechanical, electrical, maintenance is 5 years, not 6 or 7. Not 7 or 8. And so that basically just matches the comprehensive and technology to the powertrain. They both expire at the same time. There's no more guessing game of what's covered, what's not covered, and all that confusion. When it comes to vehicle write-off, it's in the situation of theft only. Any other write-off situation is not covered. Environmental, you pick 2, so undercoating and rust, for example, or whatever you might choose, your tires are still covered.
Okay.
There's not a huge difference in the payment, just whatever you feel serves you best. You let me know what you want to do. I'll register your vehicle, and then we can move on to the next step.
Yeah, okay. Good. I don't think I'm going to do this at all.
You're so funny for laugh.
Yeah, I don't think so.
Okay, no worries. When you say, I don't think I'm going to do this at all, is it something I said? Is it that you don't like having the coverage? Or is it just that you don't want your payment to change?
It's nothing. A matter of fact, I learned so much from this. I can't believe that I didn't know about some of this stuff.
Yeah.
I've probably been more prepared. I upgraded to the 20-inch rim ones because I had a little wiggle room in my budget, but I just feel like it's keep going up and up. So I feel it's more your last comment. It's just my payment. It's a rabbit hole. It never stops until I stop it. And honestly, I told Matt I just want to stay there. So I just want to be disciplined and keep the same payment coming out.
Okay.
Yeah, but nothing on you, no. You did a good job, actually.
Yeah. So from what you said, it sounds like you just want your payment to stay the same. You want a fixed payment. You don't want any surprises, and you don't want it to go up.
Exactly. You got it. Thanks for listening.
Yeah, I hear you. I'm on a budget as well, so I know, you want to know exactly what you're paying, and you want to stick to your numbers.
100%.
I hear you. That's all good. So because you said that, I'm going to show you just in the spirit of full disclosure and full transparency, what this payment actually looks like. So what you actually have would be a variable payment.
Matt said it was a fixed rate. I made sure of that because my mortgage wasn't fixed, and I wanted to make sure to have a fixed one.
Okay. So I'll show you what that means and why I say that.
Oh, okay.
And then let me know if you
Sorry,
have any
go ahead.
questions. So the reason that this becomes a variable payment, so your car payment itself is fixed. So
Okay.
just so that you don't have to worry about that. So the reason it's a variable payment, or in the industry we commonly refer to this as an exposed payment.
Okay.
So like you said, your payment is the $220. You want to keep it like that. That's what you want to expect. So $220. That's the expectation. The reality is that we will have obviously maintenance to take care of.
Okay.
Right?
Oh,
So
yeah. Okay.
oil changes
Yeah.
twice a year. You have your brakes, things like that. So for simple math, we'll use $150 for each visit.
Okay.
So in a year, let's say $300.
Okay.
Okay. So this we're going to pay no matter what.
Yes.
If we were, to budget this aside and set aside that money every month so that we were prepared, this would be $25.
Wow. Okay.
So in reality, our car payment really is $245. Do you see how that changes?
Yeah, because you're. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Then let's say everything goes well for some time, and then you have one repair. We're not even going to use a big one. Let's say just a minor one. Your vehicle's in for half the day.
Yeah.
Labor rate here is $150 an hour.
Okay.
And as a general rule of thumb, parts will be double whatever the labor is. So $300.
Okay.
So now we're looking at $450 an hour. Our shop runs for 10 hours a day, so let's say it's just in for half the day. So times 5. Then my math is not the greatest sometimes, so let's calculate this. So 450 times 5, that's $22.50.
Good Lord.
I know. Things are not cheap these days. It's $22.50. So $245, and let's say we were able to divide this up by 12. $187.50. So in reality, this month, your car payments, or for that year, would be $432.50.
Wow.
Do you see again how that changes?
Yeah.
The reality is, though, also, they probably won't let you divide that by 12 payments, sadly.
They probably won't?
They definitely won't.
Oh.
Yeah. So, unfortunately, we'll have to pay that up front to get the vehicle back.
Yeah.
They won't be able to just add those to your payments at that time.
Okay.
Right? So that is and it doesn't matter if it's Christmas time or birthday time or whatever the case may be.
Yeah.
There's no way to project that. So that's
Okay.
something to keep in mind. And I'm not even going to add it on here, but we also didn't even mention the vehicle gap. So in the event of a write-off, that
Yes.
$10,000 difference, which is very common. So, that let's not even get into that, because once I add that onto here, it's just going to get crazy and ridiculous. So, but you get what I'm trying to say.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
So looking at that, the $432.50, do you still prefer the variable payment, or does the $350 make more sense?
Wow. I guess the $350 makes more sense, but it's still way over what I could afford. Like, I like the stuff, but I just can't afford that much. That's a lot of glue.
Too much.
I think so. Yeah.
Okay. So, like you mentioned, it sounds like the budget's the most important.
Budget is boss, especially in my household. Budget is boss. Not even me. I'm not even the boss.
Okay.
Yeah.
Good. No, that makes sense. So that's okay. So in that case, if the budget is the boss and that's what we're focused on, the top two are designed to protect your budget.
Okay.
The bottom two are mostly designed to protect your resale value and your appearance. So if our budget is the most important thing for today or for this purchase, if you just had your mechanical maintenance, your vehicle write-off, and take care of those things, as they arise, your payments would be $294. And then you'd have to take care, obviously, of, right?
You know what? It's more than I wanted to spend, but I feel like, it's better than the alternative. I hate stuff. Variable stuff, especially after I like this. Sure.
Okay.
Yeah.
Sounds good. And while you're at it, actually, a lot of people will add the tire and wheel coverage as well. If you do want to do that, that changes your payment by like $4.
Yeah, I might as well. I
Okay.
think so.
Yeah, I
What
think
do you
so
think?
too. I think so too. I think
Yeah.
that makes a lot more sense,
I mean, they're $400 a tire. Yeah.
right?
Yeah. Okay.
So $298, that'll be your payment. I'll get everything
enough.
ready, and then we'll go from there.
Okay. Cool.
Yeah. Oh, and then do you remember how we talked about last time the areas that we're vulnerable in?
Oh yeah.
So I had those included in your payment. So you'll have the critical illness and the life.
Yeah. Sure.
So that's already in there.
Okay. Cool.
Okay.